Hello everyone, from August the 19th, 23 until October the 3rd, Mars is transiting into Virgo. What an opportunity. Declutter your life, get systematic, organize, clean the desk, clean yourself, everything. Get your ducks in order. What a marvelous opportunity when Mars is in Virgo. Only trouble is that Mercury, the lord of the sign, has a retrograde period right in the middle, so be prepared to be flexible, that's the thing. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to sub below, and if the video is good for you, give it a thumbs up. Let's go. So everybody, on the 19th of August 2023, let's have a look at the astrology. First of all, as Mars enters Virgo now, is he happy to be in this sign? I'm afraid he's not happy. He may do some good things for some people, as I will explain to you very favorably in your chart, but not without an intense amount of irritation. Get prepared to have your nerves strained, everybody, with this transit. Why? Because both Mercury and Rahu, lords of this sign, are not friendly either way to Mars. Mars is intensely irritated by Buddha Mercury, and Mars just gets ready to explode when he is in any way connected to Rahu. It's not an easy or calm situation, that's for sure. So what's going to happen? Basically, Mars in Virgo is going to make everybody want to clean out their life, clean out everything which is in their way, quick and fast. Why? Because Virgo is a sign of purity, cleansing. So Mars in Virgo gives intense organizational ability, the desire for everybody to declutter their life, get rid of the mess, clean it out, sort out things, whether it's in the home, work situation, even relationship situation. Mars in Virgo won't waste time. He wants things sorted. He wants you to get all of your ducks in order, as they say. Trouble is, all of this good intention goes a bit chaotic when Mercury, lord of Virgo, goes retrograde. Between 24th of August until 15th of September, all of these good intentions get a bit stuck. So be prepared to be patient. You can still make all of this declutter in your life work, but it's going to be a little bit chaotic. And the other factor is both Mercury and the Sun stay 12th to Mars during the whole transit. This means that many people feel increase of anxiety, I'm afraid, during this Mars Virgo transit. Now, some signs deal with that. They just don't care. They will just plow on. Some signs, it can be difficult. So be prepared, but don't fear. When Mercury goes direct, 15th of September, and Sun comes into Virgo, very, very helpful to Mars, on the 18th of September, things move fast. Things get sorted. Things get settling down in a very, very helpful way. One final factor, Mars has an 8th aspect onto Rahu, the co-lord of Virgo, during this transit. 8th aspect is sudden and fast and a little bit violent. Rahu-Jupiter conjunction means nefarious underhand activities come to light, particularly after 18th of September. So anything going on which is manipulative, not exactly straightforward, is going to be brought into the light of day during this transit. We are reading from your Vedic Moon and Ascendant sign both to get the most depth information here. Don't forget, this must be sidereal sign, Vedic sign. If you don't know your Vedic Moon or Ascendant, check the link at the bottom of the video to a website where you can bring up your chart. Let's go. Aries Moon Ascendant, Mars in the 6th house. It's a great transit for you. On the whole, your Lord in the 6th house will sort out many outstanding problems in your life. If you've got court cases, maybe litigation, divorce, some of you, I don't know what's going on. But one thing for sure, if it's a small problem, if it's a big problem, Mars 6th house is going to fight for you. You're going to fight and you're going to come out on top. Don't forget, Mercury goes retrograde, so there will be a lot of frustration, many ups and downs, but you will get on top of many difficult problems in your life during this Mars Virgo transit. It's especially powerful from the moon in Aries, by the way. But either way, Mars in the 6th house, there'll be many frustrations, stresses, health problems coming up, workplace issues with your colleagues. So many frustrations and difficulties, but you will get on top of them. Do not fear. Be straightforward, be completely honest. You come out on top. Watch your financial dealing as well, because Mars is your 8th house lord. Business people, get rid of unnecessary debt, and everybody dealing with expenses, excess debt now will actually work in your favor. Mars aspects Rahu, transiting in the 1st house of your chart. You're going to sort out obstacles on your path. New path ahead of you. Education-wise, job-wise, colleague-wise, work-wise, whatever it is, something is blocking your path, Aries, Moon and Ascendant. You will sort it. You will total every barrier in front of you, despite all of the frustrations during this very, very positive transit. It's especially powerful to sort out health issues, long-standing issues, and to get fitness levels up to scratch. Definitely. It's a fantastic organization factor for students. Mars aspects higher education. So go for it, Aries. Don't be put off by all of the delays and frustrations. Have your map in front of you. Have your goals set out. You will achieve them during this Mars Virgo transit. Taurus, Moon and Ascendant, you're going to have a few confrontations, but you've got creative ideas now. You're going to make difficult decisions, first of all, about education, because Mars is in the 5th house of your learning. See, 5th house is about the future, and Mangala is not always harmonious with your Lord Venus. So you've been having some doubts about educational course, educational future, and financial factors connecting to this. Now you're going to make concrete decisions, but you must take your time. Don't go into speculation financially either, because Mercury, Lord of your 2nd house, goes retrograde during this transit. 24th of August until the 15th of September. Make no big financial moves, Taurus. However, in general, it's a good time for students studying, because Mars aspects 8th house, research, 12th house, hidden knowledge, particularly occult subjects, astrology, researchers, scientific researchers. Fantastic progress can be made. There's unsettled emotions coming forward, because Mars is your 12th house lord. So difficulties with your children. They can have some health issues sometimes as well, and difficulty with your spouse. Miscommunication happening even in your friendship network circles or any social groups who you belong to. Keep your thoughts, feelings to yourself. That's the best way through this transit. Gemini, Moon and Ascendant, changes have to happen in your home front. There may be moving home, changing things around the home, domestic renovation. It's going to be very contentious. Things are just not settling down, moving as fast as you would like them to. Why? Because your Lord Mercury goes retrograde right in the middle of the transit. So delays to your home moves, delays to your work changes, interviews, etc. All of these things are being delayed for you now. It's a bit of a frustrating time. Don't forget, after 15th of September, your Lord's direct again. Mars works far better for you after that time, because his dispositor is Mercury. Don't forget, Gemini, Mars is your 11th lord, bringing you profit also, but he is your confrontation lord, 6th house lord. When he's in Kendra, you become irritable, confrontational. You can get into very competitive situations in your business dealings, or even with your spouse, girlfriend, boyfriend. Don't compete. Try to be compromising. Also with the boss, superiors. You can be unwittingly getting on people's nerves with your unconscious attitude of irritation. Calm down, take some space to yourself, and things will work out, especially, as I say, after the middle of September. For Cancer, Moon and Ascendant, Mangala, Mars is your Yoga Karaka, such a strong planet for you, and now he's in one of the best places for a transit, in the 3rd house. All of a sudden, you're going to get excellent ideas, make fantastic plans for your future, and people are actually listening to you. You get a lot of power from this transit. It's great for students, fantastic for a new educational course, fantastic for business people because you get rid of all your competitors, fantastic for seeking new job, new opening. So many opportunities for you, Cancer, Moon and Ascendant. Make the most of this dynamic time. It's no straightforward journey though, as I said at the beginning of the video. Check it out if you didn't hear it, because Mercury is Lord of your 12th house, going retrograde, Lord of this Mars transit. You will have doubts. You will have some niggling feelings of insecurity coming up. Don't let that happen. Be focused and be confident in yourself. Mars in 3rd house gives you power in your communication. That's the thing. You communicate straightforward and to the point. People appreciate it. You can make many good career moves by the actual power of your presentations, and your health will improve. You will make changes to your diet, exercise, routine, definitely, and become fitter probably during this transit. For Leo, Moon and Ascendant, Mars is a yoga karaka for you as well as for Cancer. This Mars is powerful for you for always change and positive action. It's gone into the 2nd house of your chart, though. A little bit irritating here for you, because Mars will give you confrontation with family members sometimes over wills, legacies, financial dealings. Business people, have caution, and especially the power of Mars for all Leo goes into your speech. On the one hand, you will become quickly irritated, snappy, even aggressive in your speech sometimes. Be careful, you can really get people's backs up. This is something to be aware of. But positive, straightforward, straight-talking speech in a kindly way will be productive for you. Mars influences relationships also, because he is actually aspecting Rahu, Lord of your 7th house, as he is in the 9th house now. So Mars aspect onto this Rahu-Jupiter conjunction means that you have to come together with your spouse and make constructive future plans. Whether it's spouse, girlfriend, boyfriend, you'll be thinking very much about future together during the transit. So your 2nd house is about ideals, what matters to you, moral factors. So are you on the same wavelength as your spouse, as your business partner, as your teachers, mentors even? Because this Mars will affect students in education in a very strong way. You'll be thinking critically about the course. Is it the right learning environment for you? Is this course, educational course, right for you? Mars aspecting Rahu, Jupiter. Leos make startling changes to their education, some of them during this transit. If not that, then Leos get unexpected information about educational course from teachers, mentors that is surprising to you. As I've said, beginning of the video, Mars brings out everything which is undercover during this time. And again, you need to consider this, making future plans during this transit. Have some caution financially though, everybody. Mars aspects 8th house. You want to sort out investment, you want to sort out savings, pensions, you want to do something dramatic, even stock market factors, because Mars aspects 5th house of speculation and the 8th house. Be cautious. Mercury goes retrograde. Wait until at least after 15th of September to make definite financial plan. Virgo, Moon and Ascendant, you're ready to set the world to rights during this transit, that's for sure. Ready to sort out so much which is disorganized in your life. You love to get on with these tasks, don't you? And it can be constructive, but be careful. Because of Mercury's, your Lord Mercury's presence behind Mars, as I've earlier discussed on the video, you're going to be feeling a little bit anxious, very, very on edge, even though you are accomplishing a lot. Now, you get anxious, worried quite a lot, let's face it. So you may think it's just more of the same, but it isn't. Your Lord going retrograde between the 24th and the 15th of September, 24th of August to the 15th of September. Be cautious. Take things slowly. Yes, you can accomplish everything which you set out to during this Mars Virgo transit, but be prepared to be flexible about things during your Lord Mercury's retrograde phase. Again, check the beginning of the video for more detail. You'll want to make domestic changes without doubt, many of you. If you're not moving home, some of you will be doing so. You'll be making major changes, renovations there, and spouse needs to be on board. But Mars aspect spouse, partner, girlfriend, boyfriend, there can be some irritating conversations here which make you feel a little bit like you are not being supported. Make sure you are expressing yourself in a cooperative way. You see, Mars makes you highly impatient. Be aware of that. Everything will be fine. Mars aspect 7th and the 8th house, business houses. Many of you self-employed want to make changes now, turn things around financially, even have business partnership changes. Think it over carefully. Wait until Sun is in Virgo, definitely from the middle of September. Then everything financial goes far more smoothly for you. Final point though, Mars in your moon sign or ascendant will make you highly stressed, and you've got to try to calm that down. Why? Because Mars increases likelihood of accidents, mishaps, even making mistakes because you are rushing in. Take it easy, take it slow. Keep yourself in good health. However, fitness levels could improve also during this transit. Libra moon ascendant, another zodiac sign getting agitation from this Mars Virgo transit. But for you, it's unconscious. It's internalized. You just feel highly impatient, irritable, but you can't put your finger on why it's happening. There's quite a bit of pressure on you, Libra, from your spouse who may have sickness. Siblings even may have sickness. So there's a general feeling of you are there for everybody, but you need space for yourself. You definitely need time alone. You definitely need some space. Some of you feel like going abroad to get away from everything, but be cautious. Mercury retrograde during this time, 24th of August until the 15th of September, travel will be delayed. Take that into account. Best advice, keep your thoughts to yourself. Don't get into needless confrontation with your spouse, siblings, work colleagues, especially. In the workplace, you are feeling totally misunderstood, totally out on a limb during this transit. What's the way forward for Libra moon and ascendant during the transit? Plan everything quietly. Keep it to yourself. It's the house of secrecy, don't forget. Make all of your plans, obviously share with your spouse, share with people who you trust, but generally don't make plans too public. Make everything quietly and systematically. Virgo helps you to get everything ordered and straight in your head. This will help you, but don't commit to any public action, work-wise, even relationship-wise, and definitely watch your health. Mars aspects house of your health, so consultations now can be helpful to you with an expert. Definitely take good steps to remedy long-term health issues, but give yourself a break. Give yourself some peace and quiet, and don't worry. Mars can actually give you insomnia here. Get to bed early, take care of yourself, nurture yourself is the best way forward when you have Mars in the 12th house during this transit. The sign that gets the best out of this whole Mars Virgo transit is Scorpio. Scorpio moon and ascendant, you'll get that job interview, you will get promotion, you will get all of the favors of authority. You're going to show dynamism, creativity, and nothing stops you going for the doors opening up for you now. The only problem is Mercury retrograde, so you will have to expect some delays, even though there are marvelous opportunities surrounding you during the next few weeks. Despite all of the confusion, do not stop with your plans now. Mars shows you are on the right track, looking for the right opportunities, jobs, and money. And investments, particularly business-wise, go very, very well during this time. Just best after September 15th, because then Mercury is direct and everybody else is supporting you then without doubt. There can be some uppity moments for students, though, a little bit of upset on the educational course, Mars aspects learning, but you will sort it out and correct it. Get yourself onto the right situation for yourself. Mars aspect 6th house, it's a great time to sort out health issues. Any niggling health issues, get good advice now. Change diet, change exercise routine. You will do everything with enormous strength, dedication during the transit. And most importantly, you will sort out a rather undermining situation in your workplace environment. Something has not been working for you then. You've been pushed into a situation work-wise where you feel uncomfortable, even manipulated. Check the beginning of the video. Mars aspecting Rahu. Jupiter will stop this manipulation, put you more in control. It's a powerful transit for Sagittarius, Moon and Lagna, because Mars is a good planet for you. When he goes into the 10th house, you get power to make career changes, push on, make a very powerful impression on your superiors. But because dispositor, as I say, Mercury goes retrograde and he is 7th Lord, there will be some distension, possibly disagreements in your workplace, even with the boss. Be careful. Push ahead, but don't get into confrontational situations. They could work against you. Thing is, you're feeling restless in your career during this time. Highly independent, highly original, new ideas, 5th Lord coming to you. But don't jump out of frying pan into the fire, literally here. Mars is fire, don't forget, and it's gone into your workplace or into your business situation. Take time. After the middle of September, all of your plans work out far more smoothly. So sort it out slowly. Don't make precipitous moves. It's a good time to get to grips with home situation, renovations, improvements, even some of you moving in connection with your workplace plans, etc. Once again, there will definitely be some delays, but it will work out well. Very, very good time for your health, fitness, vitality. Mars gives you enormous energy during the transit. Finally, if you are a student, new information about the course comes to light because Mars aspects Rahu Jupiter, which is your Lord Jupiter, don't forget, in this 5th house of education. You can make new plans in light of this interesting information. And parents, children may have things as well to reveal, or situations around children's education change swiftly and you have to make new plans. Capricorn, Moon and Ascendant, you're putting in amazing energy, planning for your future. And students particularly are going to make dramatic changes to their educational situation during this Mars transit. But in the end, it will work well for everybody. Just expect that things which you thought were just going to be straightforward to happen during this time will be a little bit topsy-turvy to begin with. Now, Mars in the house of authority figures. Be careful if you are a student, talking to teachers, mentors, even gurus, some of you, because Mars causes distension, misunderstanding during the transit between you. This is not helpful for your future, definitely. And even misunderstandings with your father generally can happen during this time. Those of you traveling, have a lot of caution now, particularly foreign land. Mars aspects 12th house, foreign land. You definitely are feeling itchy feet, wanting to move around a lot. Even some of you having major domestic changes now. There will be many delays, so be prepared for these. But you don't have to go abroad because Mars aspect to the 4th house shows that many of you are going to make domestic changes now. Decluttering, renovation, whatever it is, sorting out a mess in your domestic home situation will work out. You need more space, you see. Rahu Jupiter is here. You will make many good changes. Plan for them and accomplish them during this Mars Virgo transit. Aquarius, Moon and Ascendant. Mars got into the 8th house of the chart. He's powerful here because it's a natural house of Scorpio, but he's in Virgo and he's not happy in Virgo, as I explained beginning of the video. So you're not happy with your financial situation. Business people are irritable, not happy, feeling that everything is just not working out in your favor. You must have patience. Don't make dramatic financial stock market investment changes of any sort while Mars is in this really difficult position. You see, once he gains more strength, once Sun is here and Mercury is direct after the middle of September, you make the best financial business decisions. So don't jump in where angels fear to tread. You will feel like doing it. Try to resist. But it isn't just about business, investments, financial factors. Many of you feel irritated by your colleagues, by your workplace situation, want to move, looking for interview possibilities, new opportunities. They may definitely come, but there will be delays, as I've explained. Mercury retrograde delays everything for everybody for the main part of this transit. Best opportunities come after the middle of September for job interview, expansion and promotion. Another factor, generally, Mars is your 3rd house lord. Mars makes Aquarians highly irritable. Don't forget, he is now in a 6-8 relationship with your ascendant ruled by Rahu Shani. So you're feeling irritable with just about everybody, particularly siblings, neighbors, even family members, or they seem to be really irritable with you. It's a two-way factor. Try to calm down. But what is the best factor of the whole transit? Your ability to see what people are doing, to understand other people's motivations is very, very high now. You see behind the veil when Mars is in the 8th house. You don't let anybody fool you, but keep it to yourself. Don't come out fighting. Keep all of these new illuminating factors to yourself. Particularly students gain tremendous investigative skill now. Researchers, occult, astrology, all of these things. Academic study also goes extremely well. Now, Pisces, Moon and Ascendant, in the recent transit, Mars in your 6th house, you've taken on a lot of competitors, confrontation, a hell of a lot of frustration, basically, and you've come out in the winning streak, definitely. But now Mars goes directly into a Kendra house, 7th house, facing Ascendant Moon sign. You've got to calm it down and consolidate your position. It's important because Mars is in a weakened, what we call Molinakarikastana position when he's in this 7th house. He makes you jumpy, agitated, on edge, feeling that everybody's getting at you, even if they're not, and you just feel a little bit cornered. It's best just to back down and let this difficult situation gradually ease out. After the middle of September, things get a lot less stressful for you. Now, Mars rules the 9th house of your chart. You could have difficulty, confrontation, or some irritable conversations with your father. Don't let it go too far. With your teachers, mentors as well. You see, Mars in this weakened position affects students particularly. Students studying feel uncertain about course, about future, but they feel trapped a little bit and unable to make changes. Just go with the flow now. Don't make precipitous changes. Don't forget, Mercury is retrograde also during the majority of the transit. If you are a business person, business partnership, or employed, there can be quarrels or distension with the boss, feeling as though they don't care about you or not considering your position. And the same thing with a business partner. Even with your spouse, you can feel like you're being a little bit manipulated when Mars goes into this weakened position. Once again, calm down. Don't become irritable. Listen to what I said beginning of the video. Everybody's feeling highly irritated. So try to just let things flow over you now. What is the best thing to do actually when you have Mars transiting 7th house for Pisces? You can deal with financial situations you've been putting to one side. Pisces don't like to bother too much about money and finance, but my goodness, Mars aspecting Rahu, Jupiter, something is being let slip and needs to be made more secure. Definitely don't be afraid to investigate financial situation, make it more secure. And this is a house of food eating. Mars aspecting here, make some good favorable changes to your diet because Mars makes you more aware of your compulsivity about eating, compulsive eating, etc. You can become more disciplined with your eating behavior. That's a good thing. Check out the other important transits happening right now up on your screen. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to sub below. Goodbye for now and God bless everyone.